Good morning, all of you. Let's continue with our chapter 3, the northern and the coastal plains. In the previous chapter, you have learnt about the three river basins, the Satluj River Basin, the Ganga River Basin, and the Brahmaputra River Basin. Today, we are going to learn about the life in the region of the northern plains, which include Punjab, Haryana, National Capital Territory of Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, and Assam. In this map, I am again going to show you the places which come under the northern plain. Which let's have a look at that. Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, and Assam. I have shown you this in the last class also. One more place is coming here, that is NCT, that is the National Capital Territory. Can you see this one? The National Capital Territory of Delhi, which is a union territory. It is not a state. That is why in the last class I have not shown you. But as today we are going to learn about the life in the northern plains, I need to show you how is it in Delhi. I hope all of you understood now. So the northern plains, we have Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, and Assam. Now let's have a look at these states. Children, can you identify the image shown here? Children, you are very correct. This is the image of the Golden Temple, which is situated in Punjab. As I have told you before also, in the northern plains, people mainly do agriculture because the land is very fertile and good for the cultivation of crops. And the people of Punjab mainly do farming. And they use most modern machineries like tractors and harvesters for doing the agriculture. They are really fond of makke ki roti, sarson ka saag, and lassi. And they celebrate festivals like Lori and Baisakhi. Bhangra and Gidda are the popular folk dances of Punjab. And Golden Temple is an important tourist spot of Punjab. Now I'm going to show you some images. Have a look at those images. This is a tractor, and here I will show you a harvester, and these are the two machines used by the people of Punjab, especially the farmers, for agricultural purpose. Now this is the main food of the people of Punjab, that is makke ki roti. Here comes sarson ka saag, which is also a main food of the people of Punjab. This picture shows the festival Baisakhi, which is celebrated by the people of Punjab. In this picture, you can see some people performing Bhangra, which is the folk dance of Punjab. And here it is a picture of Lori celebration and people performing Gidda dance. I hope all of you understood about Punjab. Now let's move on to our next state, that is Haryana. Like the people of Punjab, the people of Haryana also use modern machines for doing farming. Apart from farming, many people are engaged in cattle rearing and dairy farming. Cattle rearing means rearing of cattle, means taking care of cattle either for food production or for laboring purpose. And production of agriculture production of milk for long term. This is the activity done by the people of Haryana. Faridabad and Gurgaon have many industries such as the information technology, that is IT, and automobiles. Then we have the National Capital Territory of Delhi. Here, mostly people don't do farming, they do the office work. Mainly people are involved in the office work. As you know, Delhi is the capital of India and it is a very small area. So only very few people do farming, others work in offices here. And some of them have their own business. So mainly people are engaged in business work. And Delhi has many famous monuments. I'm going to show you some of them. Children, can you identify this image? Yes, you are correct. This is the image of the Red Fort. Then we have Qutub Minar. What is this, children? You are correct. It is India Gate. Then we have Humayun's tomb. This is a Lotus Temple. This is Akshardham Temple. And we have Jama Masjid. These are some of the famous tourist spots in Delhi. I hope all of you understood this much. Now we are going on to our next state, that is Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh is famous for guavas and mangoes. There are many sugar, textile, leather and chemical industries in Uttar Pradesh. So mostly people work in factories in Uttar Pradesh. The chikankari embroidery of Lucknow, silk sari of Varanasi, and brassware of Moradabad are popular all over the world. On the screen itself, you can see the chikankari embroidery. Isn't it, children? Yes. Your parents, like your mother or your father, they might be also having the work of chikankari embroidery on their dresses. Then comes the Kumbh Mela is held every 12 years in Allahabad. Agra, Varanasi and Lucknow are the cities of tourist interest. Why do we celebrate Kumbh Mela only after 12 years? It was believed that there was a fight for the Kumbh, that is the sacred pitcher between the god and the demons. And it is considered that it continued for 12 days for them, but for humans, it is considered to be 12 years. That is the reason why Kumbh Mela is celebrated once in 12 years. And this is the image of the Kumbh Mela of Uttar Pradesh. I hope all of you understood this, children. Yes. Now, this is the image of the chikankari embroidery work done in Lucknow. And it is a silk sari which we can get in Varanasi. And this is the image of the brass work which is famous in Moradabad. I hope it is clear. Now we are going to our next state, that is Bihar. Bihar is famous for lichis. Bhagalpur is a center of silk weaving. The main food here is litti choka and sattu paratha. Chhat is an important festival. On the screen, you can see the ladies. They are performing the Chhat festival. They are celebrating the Chhat festival. Or you can say they are doing the puja on this festival. Most people here speak Maithili and Bhojpuri. Patna, Gaya and Rajgir are the place of tourist importance in Bihar. Then comes West Bengal. Rice, jute, tea are the main crops grown in West Bengal. And Darjeeling has many tea gardens. Jute mills are located on the banks of the Hooghly River. And in the previous class, you have learned that Hooghly is a branch of the river Ganga. As West Bengal is located along the coast of India, fishing is the main occupation of the people. People here speak Bangla, and Durga Puja is the main festival celebrated in West Bengal. In this image, you can see people celebrating the festival Durga Puja. Then our next state is Assam. Assam is famous for tea and silk. Petroleum and natural gases are found in Digboy. And here the women wear mekhla chador and blouse. Most people here speak which language? They speak Assamese, and they celebrate Bihu. Bihu is the main festival of the people of Assam. And here you can see the people wearing the traditional attire of Assam and performing on the festival of Bihu. I hope all of you understood about the lifestyle in these states. You have understood about the different culture of the people living in the northern plains. You have learned how to mark the states that come under the northern plains on the map of India. And you have also learned about the different tourist spots of these states. I hope all of you understood about these states, children. I want all of you to read the chapter thoroughly and see you in the next class with next topic. Thank you and stay safe.